Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to another episode of Etsy Shop Critique. If this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel and you want to scale your online small business and take it to the next level, don't forget to subscribe to my channel today. I upload weekly videos on Etsy and also on SEO, branding, and much more. So make sure that you subscribe today. So any resources or tools that I currently use on this video, I will leave them below this video. If you click, there'll be a little box with description of the video. And if you click there, you'll find resources and links to help you also get the same results or more. So let's go ahead and get started. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the store called Color Me Mad. And on this review, I'm going to cover product photography. I'm going to talk about SEO. I'm going to talk about listing description. I'm going to talk about how to optimize your Etsy shop. And I'm also going to be talking about the curation of a shop. So thank you, Trishla, for allowing me to do a review of your beautiful shop. So the first tool that I'm using to research and do audit on one of her particular listings is XCrank. And XCrank, or formerly known as XCrank, is called now eRank, is a free tool for Etsy sellers to upload or to go ahead and connect their Etsy shop. And you're able to do research, you're able to spy on your competitors, you're able to see if you have any misspellings, if your store is priced correctly. You're able to check your attributes, your categories, if they're correctly set. There's so many tools and things that you could do that for the free version of it. You could pay for the pro and it's only $10 more. So I highly recommend, if you're not currently using any software to do research, this is a great tool to use, which is free also, so you might just well take advantage of it. Now, the listing that I picked is this particular one here. And the first thing I want to talk about is product photography. So guys, when you sell on an e-commerce platform like Etsy, product photography is very important. A bad photo could prevent you from making a sale. So you want to make sure that your photos are amazing. You want to make sure that they're cropped in a complimentary way. And you also want to make sure that when somebody sees your photo against thousands of other photos, that yours stand out and that they know exactly what they're buying. So when I'm looking at this photo, I know I'm going to be buying sandals. So I think you've done an excellent job of showing your product, at least in the first photo at least. The additional photos, you've done a really good job of showcasing your product from different angles to kind of show what your product brings. And I particularly love this one here. I would say I will move this photo maybe to the second photo. In case people don't go all the way through all your photos, you don't want them to miss it. But this photo explains that your product is naturally made, completely vegan, and then it also shows you other benefits, like it's weatherproof and it's flat feet, it's hand wash, it's it gives you great posture or helps you with posture because of shock assortment when you walk, guarantee fit, natural cork, breathable. It helps with reducing pain. So it has a lot of great benefits. I will move this photo from here to the second. That way, when somebody sees the first one, they go to the next one, they're like, wow, I didn't know this, and possibly go ahead and click to learn more about your products. I will add an additional photo, maybe something saying, click below to learn more about this vegan product, or click to favorite this item. Those are great call to actions. And adding call to actions is really important because it's a way of telling the customer or the potential customer what to do. You're telling them, don't forget to like my shop. Don't forget to click below to learn more. And when they click to learn more, the probability of them buying increases because now they're staying longer. The longer they stay in your page, the more possible or the possibility of them buying increases for you. So therefore, that's a win-win. So you want to make sure not only do you make them or not make them, but ask them to like your shop, because then when you add new products, they get a notification. So every time you add a new listing, they will get a notification and therefore drive more traffic to your shop. You also want to make sure that you keep them longer in the store by adding in your listing description maybe other links to similar items that they're looking at, maybe the same color, maybe if you have other matching items that go with it, saying that you do. I also like the fact that you show how your product will be delivered. I'm assuming these bags come with the actual um, sandal, and I like that. I always tell people if you could add a product packaging photo, that helps for the customer to see how everything is packaged. And if it's a gift for someone else, they might want to see that. So this is a nice touch here. So I think your photos, you're doing really well with them. I would just say add the one that has all the benefits in the front because you're adding value. That's a value that you're adding. You're not just selling sandals. You're selling sandals that promote good health, that promote that they're vegan, that they're natural. So you got a lot of great benefits of your sandals. And that's what people want. They want value. Why should I buy from you? Well, these are the reasons. There's like 10 reasons here. So make sure that you include that here. And also make sure that you don't forget to include this in your listing description, which sounds like you did, but just in case. Okay, so now let's move on to SEO. So, guys, if this is your first time hearing on SEO, SEO is search engine optimization. It's just basically how search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing, Etsy search results find your listing and they know exactly what your listing is about based on a tag or keyword. So, when somebody types in cream floral vegan sandals, your listing should pop up for that, basically, and it's a way that you drive traffic to your shop. So SEO is something that you just have to study, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. And it does take time, especially if you've never done it before. So don't beat yourself up if you're struggling with SEO or you just really don't understand it. It's constantly changing, so no one could really tell you this is how SEO works 100% of the time because I could suggest something today on this video, and in a month from now, they make changes, and that suggestion doesn't matter anymore. And that's just the nature of SEO. It's constantly changing. The algorithm is constantly changing, but there are some key principles that barely change. There are some things that don't really change, which is making sure that you put the main keyword in the beginning of your sentence, making sure that your main keyword is in the meta description, making sure that you use keywords that you are targeting your audience, people that are when people are searching for your particular listing, how would they search for those keywords, right? So making sure if you have vegan handmade sandals, that might be a keyword right there. It's a long tail keyword. It describes exactly what you sell, so therefore you will be targeting your ideal customer. If you just put sandals only, that's too broad, and now a sandal could be just any type of sandal, so therefore now you're targeting everybody and anybody. However, your views might be high, your impressions might be high, but you might be asking yourself, how come I'm not selling? It's because you're showing your product and services to anybody and everybody, so therefore you're not getting the conversions that you really want. So me keeping in mind that is really important, that you target your ideal customer and how they will search for your product or services. Looking at your SEO, you do need a little bit of work. A lot of the keywords you're using are very, very broad, very competitive. For instance, women's sandals. If we were to go to Etsy right now and look up that keyword, you will see that there is, oops, sorry about that. I'm quicker than the computer. There's 50,000 listings with the word woman sandals. So therefore you're competing with 50,000 other people. So it would be a little bit hard for you to rank in the first page of Etsy because there's so much competition. And if you were to run a Etsy listing promotion and you want to rank for that keyword, you will pay 86 cents per click. So if you had, let's say you adjusted your cost per click to 10 cents, I wouldn't even do that for that particular keyword because you want to rank for it, and you're competing with so many other people that are willing to pay 86 cents when you only want to pay 10 cents or 15 or let's say 25 cents. So keywords like this are kind of hard to compete for. And for you to land up here organically, that means that when you uploaded that particular listing either became a bestseller, and how you become a bestseller is because you got a lot of engagement, a lot of likes, a lot of people favoring the item, and therefore that's why you landed on the first page of Etsy, even though there's like 50,000 other people that are selling the same items or using the same tags as yourself, is because your particular product, not only does it bring value, but your photos were amazing and people were clicking on it and interacting and buying. So therefore, it gives it a listing score. Etsy gives it a listing score, and they rank your particular listing a little bit higher than other people. So keep that in mind. Every time you upload a new listing, you get a listing score based on how people interact. There's other contributing factors, but those are few of the factors. Are people liking? Are people buying? Are people clicking? So keep that in mind. And in order to get the buying, the clicks, and liking, your photos have to be amazing. They can't just be okay or good. This is a good photo, but they have to be amazing. You have to take it to the next level. So just keep that in mind. So what I would do is go back and redo your keywords. You have keywords like sandals. That's too broad. If you were to type in the word sandals on Etsy, you're gonna get all types of sandals, not just vegan like you guys sell. You're gonna get all different types of sandals. So therefore, you're not really targeting your ideal customer. So the one that you have that says vegan shoes or vegan sandals, those are better keywords because you're targeting your ideal customer. And actually, like this one, the engagement is high, the searches are not bad, and the competition is not bad. So this is a really great keyword for you. The vegan one is also a great keyword, even if the competition is a little bit higher. It's a good keyword, and you could potentially rank organically, especially if you get a lot of traction from your particular listing. Slippers is too broad. Gift for women is too broad. Slider, this is too broad. That's why you don't have. Also, not only is it not broad, but not only is it a keyword that people are not searching for, that's why you don't see any competition. You don't see no metric on it because no one's really searching for, no one's really typing cream floral sandals. So therefore, Etsy or Etsy rank doesn't generate the data to give you to tell you, oh, that's a good keyword or not. Usually when it says unknown, it just means that not too many people are searching for it. So therefore, it just stays blank. They only report data that people are being active on. So I would particularly just change your keywords. Keep in mind, and I have videos on this, long tail keywords. Long tail keywords are keywords that have two or more keywords that describe what you sell. So if you want to say cream vegan shoes, vegan sandals, or cream vegan sandals, those are long tail keywords. Just making sure that not only do, if you come up with some ideas in your brain, that's fine, but research it. Because if you just start typing any keywords, you're just not really doing the research, and maybe those keywords, no one's looking for them either, right? So making sure that any ideas that you come up with, you research it using the keyword tool on Etsy Rank, so therefore you could find some good tags, or at least some tags that if you were to run a Etsy promoted listing, you could be bumped into the first or second page, so that way you get some traction and some sales. So that would be my tip for your tags at the current moment. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is your listing description. Keep in mind that your photo is what make the person want to click, right? It compelled them to click because it catch their attention. Maybe they're interested in buying. Your tags or your keywords is how people found that particular listing and they clicked on the photo. And then your listing description basically is almost like the values. Like, what are you telling the customer, or what value are you giving the customer? Why should they buy from you? So the listing description should include anything and everything the customer should know about this particular item. Now, your listing description is pretty good. I mean, you talk about it's handmade, and that's amazing because you're providing value. This is value. You're providing value of why they should buy from you. Now, what you have to do is work on your meta description and optimizing your listing for SEO. So the meta description is this part right here. And this is what people see when they Google cream floral vegan. This is what they see. So it's not enticing. So what you want to do is, if somebody Googles your listing and they put sandals, this is the meta description down here. So you want to make sure that your meta description is enticing. So I'm going to put vegan sandals because I got sandals resort and we're not looking for that. So right here it says shop for vegan sandals with superior comfort and durability for all your adventures. So this is a meta description. This is kind of what you want. You want your main keyword here and you want your main keyword, sorry about that. You want your main keyword in your title. So in this scenario, this is the keyword, vegan shoes and sandals, and then you want to hear vegan sandals and shoes. This is how you rank for SEO for a particular listing. So you want to make sure that, and that's in the snippet, they get it from the first 150 characters. So this snippet here, they're pulling it from here. See, Color Me Footwear is made with natural, well, they're picking this up right here. Natural cord, watch. Color Me Sandal Footwear is made with natural, okay, so they're picking it from there. I'm sorry, that's not the, let me go back to it. This is materials. This is in a separate section. This is your listing description here. So the first 155 characters, that's what they're pulling. So this first 155 characters should have the main keyword once you do your SEO again. And then it should have a description. And that's what the people are going to see in the Google search results. So that's what you want. And then what you want to do is you want to include everything and anything the customer should know. I feel like you should include more information. You should include the additional details about the sandal. You should maybe make bullet points so it could be easier to read. And then I will add additional how to order, the shipping policy, how long it takes, etc., etc. Include that because people, that's how you build trustworthiness with people, and that's how they know exactly what they're buying. There's no confusion and everything is transparent, and people like that. So making sure that you do that. Another thing you want to do is take your keywords. Let's say these are your additional keywords. You're going to use all of them. They're good to go. You want to make sure that you use your additional keywords in your listing description to optimize your listing description. By adding those additional keywords, that's going to help you rank higher in the search results. So make sure that you add the additional keywords in your listing description. But make sure also that it flows natural. You're just not adding a keyword to add a keyword. If you need to just add a few and you couldn't add all 13, then that's fine as well. But just keep in mind, the more you add keywords, the more you rank a little bit higher in the search results for those particular keywords, especially if people are searching for them. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the curation of your shop and how it looks. I think you've done a really good job. I like your banner. It's very pretty. It's very nice. It showcases a man and a female with sandals. I like the free global shipping. I like the all-weather footwear. And then I like that you have this banner for sales, or maybe you switch it up for new arrivals, etc. What I would do is on this banner, maybe add all the benefits of the person buying, right? Or maybe add it on this one, like all the benefits they get plus free shipping, right? But add those benefits. Don't leave those out. That's the value that you're providing with your sandals compared to other people, right? That's what makes you different. So make sure that you put it everywhere. Like make sure that that's the first thing that they see. Also, what I would do is when you do your SEO and you find keywords that you want to rank for, use those keywords in your shop, and that's called optimization. So you want to use the keywords here in your tagline. Instead of on sale, you want to use keywords there as well so you can rank, right? Instead of women's footwear, if your keyword is vegan footwear, then put vegan footwear, or put women's, if it lets you fit it, women's vegan footwear, men's vegan footwear. But just add those keywords everywhere you can. In your about me story, add them down here as well. The more keywords that you add in your a shop announcement, in your tagline, in your about me section, in your listing description, the more you optimize your actual shop with these tags, the higher you will rank in the search results for Etsy, because the more people are looking for these particular tags, your store and the algorithm, Etsy's algorithm, will start picking up your store. Now, I only see that you have 26 listings. I'm by no means saying that you need to have 3,000 listings to make sales, but I do think that it's necessary that you start updating new listings in a continuous basis, and it's called recency. Exceed loves when shops add additional items. Now, in particular scenarios like yours, if you don't have additional items that you could add, one little trick that you could do is you could add the same item again and use different keywords. So you could add multiple, like let's say you could do 3 listings for this particular. You could try different photos to test A and B and see which one does better. But you could do the same listing again, but with different keywords. Don't use the same keywords. If you use the same keywords, it really doesn't help you, because they're only going to rank one of your listings in the first page and the other one will be buried because they don't like duplicate listings. But if you do a duplicate listing with different keywords, that's going to benefit you. Not only are you adding more products, or it looks like you're adding more products, but now you're targeting more keywords, and the more keywords you target, more customers. So that's a quick way for you to add additional products without really having to make additional products. Just add them again with different keywords. And then you could do different categories. You could do white sandals and then maybe use those in there. You could do black sandals and you put, all the sandals in there. I don't know. You could do different categories if you like, or you could just leave them in the same category. But just that's a quicker way to add more products if you don't have more products to add. So yeah, these are my suggestions. I think overall you're doing an excellent job. I think if you fix your SEO, add a few more products, I think that's going to help you a lot. I hope that this tips are helpful for you. Guys, if you have any questions or suggestions for this store that maybe I didn't mention, make sure that you leave a comment below. And don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching.